Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my hardcore playthrough. This is hopefully going to be a long series. I hope to make many videos of this in the future. So welcome, everybody. This is my hardcore playthrough today, and I don't know what to expect. I'm trying to keep an open mind. We'll see how far I get. Hopefully we can survive at least the first day. If I have to restart this series, then so be it, I guess. I've been really excited to start this gameplay, and I was kind of tossing and turning over what style to do and kind of how to play the game. And as you guys can see, I have some settings changed in the game, but we've actually spawned in a pretty good spot. This is spruce is one of my favorite wood types, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for this series. Actually, I've been looking forward to doing this. I've actually wanted to do this for a year. I actually, a year ago, I created the world that is now my forever world, and that series I've obviously been doing for a little bit now, but that was supposed to be my hardcore world, and it became my forever world. So I figured it's finally time to start a hardcore world. I've never actually done a full-on hardcore series gameplay, so I've done some test worlds, and I've tested the feature here on Bedrock, but I mean they only came out with it recently, so more or less recently, so it hasn't been out for forever. And I know it's hardcore's been out, but this is it. And so I want to take a few minutes and just talk about everything, because I have some parameters that I've set for myself, just initial. The first thing is what I'm thinking is no bed, no sleep, no sleeping in this gameplay, this playthrough. Hardcore, every moment is going to count in this series. Every second, every decision that we make could be our last, and I don't want to miss out on that. So, the fact that we can't respawn kind of just defeats the purpose of the bed. We only get one playthrough, however long that is. That's really up to us. I mean, we can avoid those situations that could get us killed, and if we play smart and safe, we can prolong this series for a long time. I mean, we can make it to 1,000 days, but to make it to that 1,000 days, we're gonna have to be smart about everything we do. And a vague kind of outline for this episode is I don't really know how long I'm gonna play for, but just my thoughts are, I want to get shelter and a food source kind of situated. If we can get some resource, that's great. That does bring me to my next point, which is I want to appreciate my time I spend. Excuse me. I want to appreciate the time that I spend in the game. Every moment is going to count, and I want to appreciate the progression, so that when I look back, I can be like, I made it. And so I've kind of set up another parameter, which is I have to use wooden tools for the first 10 days in game. So that's 20 minutes of gameplay per day. So the first 10 days, I have to use wooden tools, and I cannot go to stone tools until after the first 10 days have been completed. I don't know. I'm sure others have done similar things. I really haven't looked into it, but this is what I'm gonna do. I just want to appreciate my time that I play in this game and every moment that follows, and it'll just help me appreciate the stone tools, tenfold. And I can always look back and be like, those first 10 days were rough, but they really taught me something about the game, helped me to understand the importance of being prepared and surviving, and making smart decisions. I think it'll help us hopefully get in the hardcore mindset, because I've just played so much of the regular game, just regular mode. It's been on the hard setting, but of course I can respawn, so there is that big difference. I'm sure in time I'll get to understand. And do excuse, I forgot how to craft torches. I was being stupid. I'm being an idiot. I guess the third thing is, the settings. I like the classic Minecraft textures. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me. I don't hate vibrant visuals, but I enjoy. I grew up on the classic textures, and this is just something that's going to be this series. I've wanted to do that in my gameplay, and I just hadn't had an opportunity to implement it into anything, so I'd already been using vibrant visuals on my main Forever World. So what I want to do is I'm going to do that for this series. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to enjoy it. Hope other people do. I actually have I'm probably going to be putting a texture pack on this world. It's a vanilla texture pack. I'll try to put it in the description, or at least maybe comment it, so people can have access to it. It's in a whatchamacallit. It's I don't know, it's not in the marketplace. I have like a mod app thing that lets me put stuff, like download mods and stuff, so this isn't a mod or an add-on, it's just a texture pack, so it does not take away from my hardcore experience. So I hope you guys enjoy this style. This is what I was used to. The low render distance, the simplified graphics. I just think I think it looks better, and I'm sure some people agree with me. I'm sure some people will disagree, but ultimately this is what it's gonna be. So this is really good, though. It's a really good spawn. We are finding berries, which hopefully will keep us alive for a little bit longer. We might, we will hopefully get to make a farm without dying. So I hope we can, hopefully we can make a big farm one day. I'm also thinking for the gameplay style, what we can do is we can just spread it out, do longer. It's probably going to be a longer gameplay style. I don't know exactly how long. Just depends on how long we last. But yeah, we got to what am I doing here? I'm being stupid, just running around. This is hardcore, for crying out loud. See, I'm not even in the hardcore mindset. I'm not even in the hardcore mindset for my own series. Yeah, we got to build ourselves a shelter. So yeah, the wooden tools they're gonna limit us a lot, but it's really gonna help us appreciate and just really use our resources wisely. And it'll also maybe give me some time to figure out what I want to do in the world and maybe get a plan. But again, hopefully by the end of this episode, hopefully I can get a shelter made. I want a decent sized house. I don't want to build a little dirt hut. I know I did that in my other series, but no, I don't want to just copy that. It's too easy. I want to build at least a decent sized little home thing. You know, it's not a little dirt hut. So, you know, we'll put a roof on it, call it home, you know, and then I do want to incorporate travel as well into this world. And, you know, just make paths. You know, I want each build to have purpose. You know, our house obviously is going to house us. Yeah, I mean, we'll see where things go. I probably need to be getting to building my my shelter here, but just trying to gather resource. I mean, I really haven't seen, not really sure where I'm gonna build yet, but I do want to come back to that kind of open cave. I think we'll use that for mining. Excuse me. Drinking some coffee here. It's kind of early, so I'm just trying to get myself some caffeine. I say we build right here, and probably need to gather some more resource here, but I also want to light up my path so it's not total darkness. Yeah, you know, if you guys enjoy this series, you know, give it a like. You know, tune in to my episodes. I don't know how frequent I'm going to be uploading, but you know what, this will do. We really need to get something set up here. We really need to. Oh no. Dang it. Get away from here, creeper. Go away. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. That is not good. This is not good, guys. We are running currently. Yes. Was not expecting this to be the start. We have 3.5 hearts. This is not good. It's not good. Okay. We just need to get going here. Need to get going. Get moving. We are dead. We are so dead. This is it, guys. Oh my goodness. This is it. I just need to lock in. Okay. Please let me live. Please let me live. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. This is too much. This is too intense. How did I do that? What are we doing? What is going on? That is so much. I just stood here for the entirety of the night. And it's raining, of course. This is day 2. Now that first day, that was something else. I don't think I've actually ever experienced anything like that in my entirety of playing Minecraft. I don't think in the entirety of me playing Minecraft have I ever experienced anything that intense. Now maybe a part of it's just the hardcore, but we need to make sure that never happens again. I don't know what I was thinking running around at night like an idiot. I should have just burrowed in the ground at that point. Sitting there, it was nighttime, and I was like trying to build a whole house. I don't know what I was thinking, but we need to make sure that never happens again, because that was probably the dumbest thing I think I've ever done in the game. And I probably shouldn't be alive. I probably should not be alive. I am very glad that I got that on camera, that you guys get to see that with me. I don't know. I didn't even take a minute. That was something else. I don't think that I'm kind of speechless about that, to be honest. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, 1 heart. Was I spared? Or was it a warning? Oh. Now, this is the first time I've seen the copper armor on the zombies, so that's something. That kind of gives me an idea about the armor. I'm thinking we need to, since we're already kind of limiting ourselves with the wooden tools for the first 10 days, I think to just hold true to that challenge and not make it, no loopholes or anything. Just try to be fully transparent with you guys regarding this challenge. I say we go no armor as well for the first 10 days. Not even leather armor, like no armor. Just wooden tools. I mean, what kind of Minecraft player would I be if I couldn't survive 10 days with just wooden tools? I want to challenge myself and like see if I can do it. We almost died the first night, and rightfully so. We were being stupid. This is the crash site. This is the creeper blow up site. Now it's kind of useful. We have this big cave system. Do ignore this atrocious, I mean absolutely atrocious build here. This is not what I was meaning to build whatsoever. Yeah, our inventory is full, so I have reached the point where I need some chests. Gotta throw some chests down in here. I don't know how I want. I'm very scatterbrained the first episode here. I don't know how I want to build. That whole situation is throwing me off in my game a little bit. I appreciate what occurred. I'm glad that it happened sooner than later, because now I'm going to be swiveling my head every 10 seconds, making sure that nothing else creeps up on me and kills me. Comment down below. Did you guys have a first night experience like that? Again, I think that was my craziest, probably that had to be my craziest experience. Ever in all my years I've played. I don't know if I've ever had an experience like that. It'd be different if I died in that situation, but the fact that I somehow didn't, I don't know. I guess my will to live in the game and survive was too strong. I don't know. But there was something else. I don't know if there was anything else I could have done other than burrow into the ground and probably prevent that disaster of a first night. But yeah, I ended up just burrowing into a hillside. So this is kind of the rough plan I'm thinking. I want a decent sized house. I don't want to build too big of a house because it will just take too long. I want to be able to build it in the first episode. It's already been the first day, so we got to get kind of a move on regarding the house. And yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna try to not cut too much in this series, but for storage reasons, I'm gonna probably have to cut a few of these clips. And I mean, if I could, I would do just a full no cuts, like multi-hour long, but just can't. Storage wise, I don't know if it would. I don't even know if it would work, and second off, I don't even know what I don't know what that would look like. So this is what we're gonna do. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is gonna be an interesting gameplay for me. It's an interesting challenge. I've never done hardcore. So I'm along on the ride with you guys. I did not mean to place that block there. That was being stupid again. Yeah, so no stone tools for the first 10 days. We are only allowed to use wooden tools. I mean, I can already tell I'm going to appreciate the stone tools. Because when you think about it, once you get stone tools, you can progress to diamond in the same day. You really can. You could dig down to diamond level, get your diamonds, and have diamonds on the same day as stone tools. So that's the reason why I'm doing the barrier there. And just doing it so that I can appreciate it, and we have something to work for. We have something to look forward to. It keeps us motivated, keeps us on our heels, and I think this is going to help with ads, especially after what happened the first night. I mean, that was unexpected, and glad I got that on video. This is what we're doing. So yeah, just join me along for this journey. I think what I'm gonna try to do is just, do a mix of things. Obviously build this house up, and I don't know how big I want the house to be. Again, I said not too big, but yeah, I mean, I might even just take a moment to maybe just a few minutes to talk about maybe everything else in the on my channel, and maybe the future of the channel. Maybe this can be a talk series as well. You guys can tune into my ranting about everything. But this is the start of it. Yeah, we gotta. I think any animal we see, we gotta be killing it, because I think animal rates are lower in hardcore. I don't remember the spawn rate. That's what I believe. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. But I mean, it's hardcore, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we need to be getting seeds too. That's why I'm foraging just a little bit here. Gotta start a farm, but it's probably gonna be a pretty janky setup. We don't have the bucket, and I haven't really done much exploring. So again, I gotta play it smart and safe. I can't be just going willy-nilly into the caves yet. I don't have that. I don't have the tools. I don't have the armor. I have the experience, but I know just as well as any Minecraft player watching how fast it can be over, how quickly your run can be over, just by going into a cave, just by thinking you have enough when you really don't. Now, this house design is not going to be permanent. I'm not gonna. This isn't going to be the end of it all. I'm not planning to. I'm very open to. I'm going to probably change the design of the house. It's just, for the first episode, I want to build something basic that holds us, and get a roof over my head. I think that's the main thing. Shelter and a food source. I think we have access to resource as far as building block. Just any building blocks that, stone, cobblestone, just all that. I mean, I have access to all that, so I don't think that's too much of an issue. I would like to find a mob spawner. I think that would help us with our XP, and hopefully it's a skeleton spawner. I could use the bones for bone meal, and I think that'd be really helpful. Again, I want to make a mega farm one day. I'm kind of speaking in the future. I hope it's more of a hope. I'm holding on to the hope and that I can survive that long. Firstly, yeah, I mean, so far I think we had a very rough start, but I'm stabilizing. I'm a little bit more stable now. We actually have walls up, and with the no bed, we're making it. Oh well, dang it! I just remembered. Phantoms. Yeah, we got to deal with that. I don't remember how fast phantoms start spawning. I know it's a few days. I know that much, but I don't remember how many days in of not sleeping, the lack of it. I don't really know how long I have. Guess we'll find out. Yeah. Again, yeah, we're gonna pretty much have to do as many jump kills as we jump hits. I don't know what you call it. The critical hits, and get the high ground, of course. If you ever watch Star Wars, you know about it. You always gotta have the high ground. We're gonna have to take care of this. I'm gonna eventually light up when we have a little bit more resource. First 10 days are gonna be pretty rough here. This is it's gonna be pretty rough. Eventually, we will have well-lit paths, defined paths too, just across our world to different builds. I'm gonna take it pretty slow here. If you want the fast-paced, super heavy edits, this isn't the series. This isn't gonna be that playthrough. I'm taking it easy. I'm gonna make it smart. Try to make as many smart decisions as I physically can to save us from a death that shouldn't have happened. And this in general, this is our start. I've been wanting to do these series for a while. The hardcore series, the playthrough. This looks like the hole that I fell through. Oh, we have a friend. Well, we're just gonna say goodbye to our friend and keep moving, because I'm not about to jump down there and die. Decisions like that, smart decisions, where we're just like, we don't need to do that, avoid the unnecessary. We don't need to be doing that. There's no point in us going and trying to. There's nothing we need to grab from there, so we'll stay up here and be smart and survive. So it's not being scaredy cat or anything. It's playing the game for as long as I have and knowing the outcome, just knowing what would happen. Because we are ultimately trying to survive. This is hardcore. Gotta keep that in my head. And I want to make it to 1,000 days plus. If I can do that, great. I hope that's the case. We need to be gathering cobble and wood. That's really, I think that's what we're going to be doing for the first few days. It might be a little bit. Oh, hello, friend. I like the foxes in the game. They're really fun. Taming. We do have berries actually. So, isn't it berries? Am I crazy? I think it's berries. I think you tame them with berries, right? That's what I thought it was. And I am missing something. What am I missing? I am missing wood. I was trying to craft tools, and all I saw was stone tools. I was like, that's not it. That's not what I want. Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing this playthrough, and hopefully it's relaxing. Hopefully it's I do not want to use cobblestone. I want to use dirt. The reason I'm not using wood to tower up is because then I'd have to chop the same wood twice, and I would rather just break a shovel versus break my axe twice as fast. So that's why I do that. If you see that and are wondering why I tower up with dirt versus cobble or anything else. Yeah, I didn't get that one. That's just gonna be the case. I'm really enjoying the old Minecraft textures. I can't tell 100% because quite frankly, it's been a minute since I've played like super early versions of Minecraft. I grew up on Pocket Edition, so like some of the earliest versions of Pocket Edition, whatever that translates to for Java and Beta, whatever it translates to for those games. That was me, and let's see, it was probably like, it was probably 2010 to 2012. I don't exactly remember what year Pocket Edition came out. It was, I guess to give you reference, if you even know, it was, anybody knows that's watching, it was the first gen iPad was what I played on. If that gives a time frame, you know, maybe after this video, I'll go check up on that and maybe be able to give you guys a better answer in the second episode. But yeah, it was the first gen iPad, Minecraft, Pocket Edition. So, you know, whatever year that was, I'll go probably look that up again after this video. But yeah, I mean, it was fun times. Old Minecraft really was a simpler time, and you know, you got so much out of it. Nowadays you got all this you know, you got the vibrant visuals, you got all these shaders and all this stuff that just kind of takes away from the game. At least depending on what you do with all that, it can take away from your game. My hope for it all is that, you know, that I'm bringing back, I feel like I'm going to be able to bring back my, well, hello there. Thank you for interrupting my recording there. Yes, we have a friend. Another friend. He's come to say hello. But unfortunately I cannot reach him. I just don't want to get knocked off this tree and have to deal with him. Because again, we have wooden tools, and if anybody knows anything about wooden tools, yeah, you know about the hits. If we go down there, the chances of us dying increase. Any unnecessary interaction, any unnecessary conflict is going to possibly result in us dying faster. So, as I said, every decision we make in this game is going to result in us either surviving or dying. So, we need to be very careful. Hopefully I can make this jump. I just gotta get back in the house and get on level ground with him so I can actually defeat him somewhat. There we go. Well, I always want to have the high ground, I should say. That's the possibility. We'll just try to maybe tear up some of this here. I'm trying to think. As far as documentation for this world, I think we'll get to that point. I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, I'm documenting a lot of it on camera, and so I'm not too concerned about it. If it becomes a problem, we can always address it. Or if there's anything important, I guess, you know, I'll try to go back and document it with a book. I'm trying to think about the rest of the series and progression-wise, you know, what I'm going to do after Stone Tools. I don't think I'm going to really limit much else. Maybe, if anything, maybe the enchants. You know, maybe I'll take away, like, mending. Just, you know, give it that classic, give it a more classic Minecraft feel. There is only so much I'm going to be able to do as far as that, but, you know, hopefully it works out and pays off. You know, I'm just trying to give it a more real experience and something that was more of old Minecraft. So hopefully I'm doing that for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video again. Just, you know, join me for this fun time. You know, I know these first few days might be a little slow, they might be a little boring, but this is what it is. This is what I've made for myself. This is how it would be for anybody playing this, and I want to show that. You know, I could do a quick, fast pace like how all the 100-day players do, and just get it done with. You know, and do a bunch of cuts, do a few clips per day, call it a day, but that's not how we're gonna do it here. We're not about all the instant gratification of the game, and again, I'm trying to enjoy these moments. They're not going to last forever. I might have my last moments in the game. I hope that's not the case. I hope I can make it to 1,000 days, but this is what it's going to be like for a time. We are making some progress. I want to do excuse the janky farming field there. And I should just do one outside, but I only have so much time outside. I don't really have time to farm. I don't have the resource 100%. I don't have the water for the fields. I want a big field, so I want animal pens to get the animals. You know what I say? I say we let's kind of block up some of these holes. I don't want to be falling on in the emergency in the case of me running through in the middle of the night for whatever reason. If I get caught out at night, I don't need to be falling through all these holes, so I want to block up everything, at least as much as I can. Yeah, the coffee's good. Yeah, if you guys see my my coffee talk series, and if you want me to kind of do that kind of style where I just talk about anything and everything, I mean, I already have been, but if you guys want me to return to that series, excuse me, if you want me to return to that series at all, just drop a comment. If you guys don't know what that series is, it was just literally me talking while playing Minecraft. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd drink my coffee. Well, I'd make my coffee, and then I would just get to talking about anything and everything. I only made like 2 or 3 episodes of that, but if you guys really want that, drop a comment. I can pick it back up pretty quickly. We'll just see how many people want that, and I can pick it up. I could just make this series that. Then again, if I die for whatever reason, then I couldn't do it. But just let me know if you guys want to see more of that. If you want to see a quiet commentary for this series, let me know. I'm just kind of figuring it all out as I go. I've seen so many Minecraft playthroughs. I'm just kind of going with it. Whatever happens is whatever happens. We will see in time. Yeah, I'm not switching to vibrant visuals or any fancy shaders or anything. Just good old Minecraft. Maybe this series could be something you put in the background and go do something else. Not really sure, but figure it out. There's always time to figure out this stuff. It's only the first episode. We're making progress. Yeah, it's stone time though. Gotta get more stone. I pretty much only have enough time, and don't worry, we will explore these caves when we actually have armor and resource. Don't worry, we're gonna go explore the world, and we just have to be extremely smart with what we do because of that right there. That is why we don't enter caves. That very creature is the thing that could ruin it all. That is what could stop our series in an instant. And we are not prepared for that. We are far from prepared for that. If you think I'm going to be insane enough or stupid enough to take that thing on with wooden tools, constantly just going through a cave willy-nilly, no, not going to do it. If you want to be stupid enough to do it, go for it. Tell me how it is. Tell tell me how that was for you. Please let me know. That would make my day to hear that you got blown up by a creeper because you went in with nothing. I, on the other hand, will wait until I have resource and at least stone tools and armor. Yeah, I mean, I think as far as that, getting back to that, I'm kind of bouncing around on topics. I might be repeating topics. I'm not even sure at this point. I probably am, but I mean, this is just an experience. You guys get to enjoy my hardcore experience. If you guys want to start your own worlds and go have your hardcore playthrough and see how far you get doing the same. I call it a challenge. I mean, it's not much of a challenge. It's just something I'm doing. I don't really know what to call it, but if you guys want to do it, if you feel inspired to start a new hardcore world and do the same thing, I think every Minecraft player should probably do what I'm doing, to be honest. Thinking about it, I mean, it just makes sense. Can you say you really played Minecraft and you really survived in Minecraft? You can't go 10 days, without armor and fancy tools. Can you really say you played the bare bone game and you got down and you survived with just your bare hands and your will to survive, basic tools? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking it, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, we're gonna build plenty of things in this world. It's gonna take time. Good things, great things take time. Great things take a lot of time. While we have some daylight left, I might as well just go ahead and place down some of these bushes. I mean, I know we don't have the shears, but what we do have is time. So at least I hope we have time in this game, and hopefully we don't die. But I think if we just play this smart, we can have flowing fields of berries in the future. Big fields. That is my hope. That is my hope for the series. Yep. Wood and stone, that's what we're doing. That is what we are up to. And we'll just go ahead and make ourselves some more planks here. Yeah, I'll try to do maybe I'll try to do some more spaced out audio. I know I've been talking a lot, and maybe I'll space out the rest of this video's audio so that you guys can kind of enjoy the game. I do want to make a porch, front porch of sorts. I know it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, this isn't gonna be perfect or super ideal, but it'll at least work for the first few days. We'll probably change all of this. I guarantee you. We'll change the look of the house in time, but I want to at least have a starting, like I said, I want to have a starting shelter, and I hope things are all good. Well, I got a janky setup here, but yeah, you may wonder why we're not doing much tonight, and this is it's just because first off, there's not much work we're going to be able to do with the tools that we have and be efficient or effective in what we're doing. Oh, that's not good. That is not good whatsoever. Okay, yes. Yep. Oh, yes. We're going to be just like this for the night. So apparently it's only a few nights. That's what it is, apparently. Yep. Remember what I said earlier about the phantoms. Yep. Now that is obviously an initial challenge, and we're just gonna have to get over that. But this is where I'll be at night, at least until I get a roof on. Yeah, that was a long night. That was a very long night. What did I build? What is this? It's weird. And I guess it worked. Works for the time being. Oh, it's big sad. Yeah, I almost out of coffee. It's big sad. Quite sad indeed. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to in the future we're gonna have to make a just a tool shack, tool shed, barn, something. That's what I'm thinking. We'll do maybe the farm first. It'll just be a good project, something that helps us progress. I don't have to stress out about food as much. We can kind of get our food situation sorted out, and we can we can kind of keep progressing. With stone tools, be able to do that pretty effectively. Yeah, I mean that's. I really think 10 days is gonna be enough. With as long as this episode's been so far, with recording and all, I think we'll shoot for probably about an hour of content. We'll probably try to make that maybe a standard per episode. Again, this series is gonna be a longer playthrough. Come here, cow. Give me your. Oh, never mind. We didn't get food from that. Darn. Hey, that's what happens sometimes. But we do need to clear these trees out. I'm probably gonna save a lot of that, obviously, for when we get stone tools. But we can at least get a start on it. We need the wood anyways. And that's basically what we're gonna have to do for the time being. Just get wood and stone, because kind of just bounce between that. That's what we've been doing. I think it's smart. We can kind of get more done later than like right now. But right now we're just, this is what we're doing. I don't know why I covered this up. I kind of need access to my cobble. I don't want to walk. That just takes time to get over to that other crater. And I believe it's the same cave system, so it just makes more sense to do it right here. We will build a mine shaft in the future. Just with the resource, it would take too long, and we wouldn't get very far. It would just take too long. So certain projects we're gonna have to just hold off on. I think the house is manageable. I think we can build a house, finish the house with wooden tools. I'll be pretty proud of that if we can manage to not die in the next few days. Just build this house. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get all 10 days in this episode, so we'll have to probably finish off the 10-day rush for just probably for part 2. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna title the video, or thumbnail wise. I don't know. I want a minimal style. I want the whole series to be just more minimal minimal style, just not much, going into it. I just want the raw gameplay footage where it's just me in Minecraft. It lets me get back to the game roots and just appreciate the game. That's really what I'm trying to do here. I'm enjoying it so far. It's teaching me a lot. It's letting me enjoy every block that I break, every tree block, every grass block, every animal that I come across. Part of that's just a hardcore experience, but another part of that is just the parameters that I've set, the limitations, lets me enjoy that further. So that's just part of why I'm doing it. You learn to enjoy and appreciate something when it takes a little bit longer. It's not this instant gratification of look at me, because everybody blows. I've done it too. We all blow past the wooden tools. We ignore it. We go, I don't want this. But that's like the secret joy of the game. It's like the secret, it's the secret stage of, it's that hidden progression. Because you can still play the game with wooden tools. It's part of what I'm trying to prove here. And it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be worthwhile. So I'm just going to keep working at it. Yes, ignore the messy inventory too. It's going to be a little chaotic, but I do want a second story. Again, I don't want the house to be too big. It's just enough to kind of give us a start. I hope to build mega builds in the future. I know I really haven't in my my main world. I should say my forever world, Meadowland Mystery. But that's coming in the future too. We're kind of on an adventure in that world right now. We're thousands of blocks away right now in that world, actually. I do, that does remind me. I do need to do that episode and work on that. This is why that hasn't come out yet. Doing this, and it's more because I wanted to get this out. I wanted to get a start in this, my start in hardcore, get my series out. And I think it's, other than the first night being a complete disaster, it taught me a lot, but other than it being a complete disaster, it I want it to be, I want the series to mean something. I want it to be be there for me, and at least something I can hopefully come back to and not die early. So that is the hope. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of going to be a classic Minecraft roof. Pretty minimal style, but it's already looking bad. I gotta fix this. This is looking kind of rough. Oh, how do I do this? I think we get rid of this. Yeah, just a pretty minimal style, but I want it to be. I kind of want the phrase "simple yet effective" to be the kind of the phrase of this series, and kind of how I want to describe my building, and maybe my gameplay too. But at least the building style here is just simple and effective. I mean, we'll have time to make more complicated builds if we can survive. I mean, this first 10 days is just it's really important that we survive, because once we do that, we'll be able to progress and get a lot more done. So, I do hope you guys tune in for part 2. I know that's going to be really exciting when I get to that point. I've enjoyed these moments. It's allowed me to slow down and correct my work. I already don't like this wall here. It's too tight. The roof kind of doesn't work. It looks weird. As you guys can see, it's kind of looks a little weird. We have time to do that, so there's no limitation to that. And I know this doorway may look a little weird, but I kind of want a little porch area. Something that it's gonna be hard to see from the bottom, the ground level, because we'll have that wall sitting there. But at least I can see around the house. I might make a tower in the future. We can always go to that. Just kind of look out along the land. Maybe it can be a place we can have some inspiration. But just we are going to be taking it day by day, and this is hardcore. This is how it's going to be for me. I'm already appreciating it. I'm already learning a lot, and we'll just take it day by day. Be something new every day, regardless of how little may seem to be done. It's gonna get me just so much closer to understanding and appreciating the game, just on a deeper level. I think we're gonna come out of this more prepared, and when I go back to my my regular series, I'm probably gonna play that different. I mean, this is gonna change. This very well might just change. I'm sure it will. I'm sure that this will change the way that I play Minecraft, probably for the remainder, for however much, I guess however long it's gonna be. I don't know for sure. We'll just see with time. I gotta work on this exterior a little bit, but the roof it's actually done, so it's kind of a good thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We actually got some things done. I'm actually proud of myself. I didn't die the first night. That was an insane first night. We didn't die. We survived. So this house will be this house is gonna be it's gonna be changed. Do not worry. I don't necessarily enjoy it as much either, but I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Again, just comment your favorite moment of the episode, anything you want to see, any build ideas. I'll try to get to them, and we're just gonna keep going from here. I feel better now. I feel relieved. We've made some progress. We're gonna keep going at it. Again, each episode, it may be months apart as far as episodes, but each episode, I hope to bring a lot to you guys. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Like and share this with others, and subscribe and join me on my hardcore journey. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.